Welcome back to Moments with Nyata. So today I wanted to do a little what was my first trimester like. Now that I'm in my second trimester, I feel like I can talk about the first one. I just started my second trimester, so I'd say I'm pretty like, I know what I'm talking about at this point. So I'm just gonna tell you guys my experience and how my first trimester went. So I found out that I was pregnant in September. I missed my period, obviously, but even before that I knew something was up because my boobs were sore for like a week. And usually, like, when they're sore during PMS time, I know my period is coming, but my period never came. They were still sore. And yeah, you just know because, like, your body tells you. Like, my body started feeling funny, and I was like, okay, something's going on. It was actually September 23rd. I was at work, and I was, like, telling my coworker, I was like, dang, like, I still haven't got my period. And she was like, you should take a test, like, jokingly. I was like, okay, fine, like, it's not gonna come out positive, whatever. But of course I took the test. Yes, it did come back positive. Those two lines were there, and I was in shock. I didn't believe it, so I took two other tests. So I took two more tests in that same, like, within that same hour, and then those kept coming back positive, right? So I came home and I took another test when I came home. I took another test when I came home. That one was positive too. And so I was like, okay, 4 tests, they're all positive. Something is not right here. And so then I was like, okay, I have to tell my boyfriend. So then I put all the tests in like a bag, and I gave him the bag, and it was like, actually he got a package. So I put it in I put it in a Ziploc bag, and then I put the Ziploc bag in a bag, and I gave him all 5 of those test results. And he was like, 2 lines? What does that mean? It means positive. It means like I'm pregnant. The tests, all 5 of them came back positive. And then I ended up going out of town for the weekend. I took another test just to make sure. Just to make sure. At this point, it's already been 5 tests. So now this will be the 6th test that I took. And of course it came back positive. So I was like, okay, fine. Maybe it's true. But then I called, made an appointment at my gyno, and I was gonna see them like the following week. And they confirmed it. Yes, you're pregnant. Did the blood work, did everything. And yeah, that's how I found out. I'm even still processing it. Like, I still can't believe it. My symptoms, like I said, my boobs were really sore for like most of the time, like from before I found out till like a month ago. They've been sore, they've been growing, they're huge now. And and I guess obviously that's normal. I didn't really get hit with morning sickness too much. Of course, I would feel nauseous and like I would feel sick, but I never actually I wouldn't actually wake up throwing up or anything like that. That only happened to me like 1 or 2 times where I woke up and like I had to vomit right away. One of those days where I do actually throw up, the vomit hits me at like the sickness hits me at around like noon or 11 or something. And what I found out from my doctor is that if you don't eat, then you get morning sickness more. So I started eating breakfast. I never used to. So when I wouldn't eat, that's when I would start feeling sick, and then at around 11 or so I would throw up. I also noticed that when I would eat too much, especially in the mornings, if I ate too much, like too big of a breakfast, I would throw up. So I had to find like a happy medium of not eating too much and not eating too little so that I wouldn't get sick. So I would say, as far as morning sickness goes and like nausea goes, I was pretty lucky because it didn't really hit me as hard as most people, and I was able to manage it. One thing that did get me though is my headaches, like especially in the first 4, 5, 6 weeks of pregnancy. I would get really bad headaches. I couldn't drive with music on because it would just make my head hurt so bad. I didn't like lights on too long. Even at work, I would like turn the lights off in our office because my head was hurting all the time. And they said that's normal too. That's just like your fluctuating hormone levels cause the headaches. That's what the doctor said. And they say just drink water, lay down. It helps if you take walks or rest. And then my skin, I started breaking out. Even now, like I'm getting these bumps on my forehead, and it's just here, like it's. And then I've noticed that like my dark marks around here have gotten darker, and of course the hormones, pregnancy hormones, cause your skin to react to things differently. I haven't found my perfect skincare routine yet since finding out that I'm pregnant. That's still a work in progress, so once I do that, my skin is gonna go back to normal, hopefully. Also, first trimester, you are so tired, like because your body is working overtime to make room for this baby, to change your hormone levels, to make all these adjustments now that you're pregnant. So you're worn out. You will take naps throughout the day. You will feel tired right when you wake up, and it's normal. I would come home and sleep from like 5 or 6 until 9, shower, eat, and then go back to sleep at like 10. So I spent most of my days just eat, sleep, work, eat, sleep. That's it. I felt like I was missing out on my life. I didn't want to do anything. And still, like, I still feel that way sometimes because I haven't been sleeping as well as I normally would, but not as bad as it was in the first trimester for sure. As you can see, I'm still tired. Another thing that I noticed, I did lose my appetite when I came back from my trip to Sierra Leone. And I am gonna chalk it up to homesickness and missing my mom's cooking, but I couldn't eat fast food. Like when the week that I came back, I went and got some tacos, threw that up. I had some Whataburger, threw that up. I got some Panda Express, threw that up. And then I went and got some pizza, threw that up. Anything fast food or non-African food, I would throw up, or I would just feel nauseous and sick after eating it. So my baby told me, no girl, you gotta cook. And I haven't started getting any cravings yet. Nothing really. I'm still trying to get my appetite back. I've been doing better, like I've been able to eat more stuff, but also I eat smaller portions than what I usually would. If I eat too much, I feel sick. So I tend to eat less portions. They say to help with that is to eat smaller portions more frequently, but I don't have time to eat every hour. So I tend to just eat like 1 or 2 meals throughout the day and snack on something in between, which is why I think I've lost weight. I've lost more weight than I've gained since finding out that I'm pregnant. And they say that second trimester I'm gonna start gaining, so I'm just waiting for that to happen. Ooh, another thing, I get winded so easily. Like, I'm always out of breath. I'm always out of breath, and I don't know why. Well, I know why, but it's so annoying. Like, even now, I'm just sitting here and I can barely breathe. Ooh, constipation. I was constipated like the first 2-3 weeks, and then after that, like, it was pretty smooth sailing, I guess. Everyone has just been so supportive, and I'm very grateful for that. I feel like they were just waiting for a new life to be brought into the family, and now it's happening, so everyone's really excited about it, and I am too. I'm really excited and can't wait. I don't know the gender yet. I will find out, but either way, I'll be happy because I just want a healthy baby. That's the most important thing, is to have a healthy baby. In your first trimester, there are some tests that you can do to like find out if the baby is healthy, if the baby has any like genetic issues or anything wrong. So we did choose to do one of those tests, the amniocentesis, and everything is great with the baby. The baby's healthy, nothing wrong with chromosomes, nothing wrong with anything. So we are really happy about that. And all that's left now is to find out the gender and, you know, go get through the rest of the second trimester and of course third trimester. My birthday is June 2nd, and they told me that my due date would be June 1st. So I know like the chances of actually going into labor the day that they said that you're due, they're not really certain. I'm gonna manifest it. I want the baby to be born on June 2nd because that's my birthday, and and it would be so cute to have the same birthday as my baby. That would be so cute. That would be the best birthday present, I think. I have this app, it's called The Bump. That's where I like read all my pregnancy updates. It's a pregnancy tracker, so it tells me how far along I am based on like the dates that I give them from what my doctor said, of course. And then it tells me like the size, a comparison of what the baby size is compared to like a fruit or something. And it tells me some facts about like that particular week that I'm on. And yeah, it's a really good app, and I'm really enjoying it because it, you know, it's giving me a little insight on what's going on with my body and stuff. So it's pretty cool. So that's what I'm using to track the pregnancy. That's pretty much everything. Sorry if I rambled and talked too much. That's another thing. Pregnancy brain is so real. Like, my mind is everywhere all at once, and I can't get certain words out when I want them to, and I can't remember stuff when I need to remember them, and it's a lot. I think part of it is pregnancy brain, part of it is lack of sleep caused by pregnancy. So that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching Moments with Miata. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you for staying tuned, and I can't wait to bring you guys along on this journey with me, and it's gonna be so much fun.